Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad, and what we have here is the Sablute Wireless Trackball Mouse. And today we're going to unbox this bad boy, take a detailed close look at it, show you how it works, see if it might be something you need to pick up as well. So with that being said, let's get it. All right kids, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. When you pick this up, it's going to come in a box just like this. Let's get her opened up, see what we're working with. And inside the box, you're going to see there's three things. We've got our trackball mouse here, our USB-A to USB-C charging cord, and our little instruction manual. Spent a little time going over the instruction manual. Everything's laid out pretty nice. Should be an easy product to figure out. Got some customer service information over here, our package contents, and then a nice little diagram and some notes that shows you what each button and function is. Then we move on to our Bluetooth connectivity. And on the back, we have some maintenance information for your trackball. Now, this thing is rather large, measuring out to about 4¼ inches wide by about 5½ inches long. And just for reference, we've got a Logitech M310 here, traditional mouse. And as you can see, this one's going to be quite a bit taller and larger than that. All right, now let's go ahead and take a little closer look at the mouse itself. Starting right here, we have our power switch from off to on, our Bluetooth connectivity button. Now this bottom plate has a nice rubber grip to it and it is removable. And inside there is our storage for our little USB connector. And if we're not using that, that just clips into place there where it won't fall out. Now we also have access to remove our trackball right here, so we can just stick a pencil in there and pop that out for cleaning. And it snaps back in. Go ahead and put our plate back on. Just snaps into place with magnets. As we turn this over, we've got our right click button, left click button, scroll wheel, forward button, back button, our DPI adjustment button. And on the side, we've got our light switch button to change the light colors here. Of course, our trackball. And then we've got several notification lights here that will tell us what we're connected to. We've got our 2.4 gigahertz USB connection, Bluetooth 1, Bluetooth 2, and then our battery status. And next, let's go ahead and show you how to charge this thing up. Now, on the front of the mouse, you will see this USB Type-C connection. We'll go ahead and plug in the cord they provided. And on the other hand, we're going to have a USB Type-A. There is no wall connector, so you'll have to have one of those yourself. And you'll see when we are charging here, a little red light will come on the battery status indicator. Now from dead to fully charged, it should only take about 3 to 4 hours. And off of full charge, you can get up to 300 days of standby time. So now let's go ahead and get this thing connected. Now what's really cool about this, you can actually connect up to 3 devices at one time and simply switch over to them with a button click. We're going to connect into our desktop computer here with our USB, and then we're going to connect to our iPad here with Bluetooth. Now connecting to our devices was super simple. As you can see right now, we are on our computer, and what's really cool is I can just hit this button once. Now it's going to go to the Bluetooth 1, and now I am able to work on my tablet over here. Now if I hit the button again, it will go to Bluetooth 2, which we don't have anything connected. One more time, and I'm back to my USB connection over here on my computer. So now let's go ahead and turn on this little tail light back here. On the bottom of the mouse, on your on-off button, you've got a couple different positions, just on, off, or we have our little light switch over here. So if we move this all the way over, now we'll have access to our light. Now to change the lighting mode, there's this little button right here on the side. We go ahead and tap that. Tap it again, the light goes off. So there's a few different lighting modes that you can go ahead and play with. Now, even if you have your lights on, but you don't use your mouse for a while, they will automatically turn off. and then when you go ahead and engage your mouse again, the lights will come back on. Now we also have these nice adjustable ergonomic angles. So we have this option right here, or I can push down on the mouse, and I've got this option here, which I personally prefer. Now another cool feature about this mouse is the ability to change the cursor DPI sensitivity levels. And it actually has 5 different settings right here, with 1 being kind of the least sensitive and 5 being the most sensitive. So if we hit this button, this light over here is going to light up and tell us what level we're on. So if we push it once, it beeped once. That means we are on cursor sensitivity 1. Hit it again. We have 2 beeps, setting 2, setting 3, setting 4, and setting 5, which is going to be our most sensitive, where the mouse will really move quickly if we barely move it. Now, me personally, I kind of prefer this at the 2nd level, so I'm going to go ahead and set it for that. Now, there's several benefits to using a trackball mouse. First and foremost, you're not going to need any of these ugly mouse pads laying around. And besides being space saving, these are also a must-have if you have any type of wrist issues or carpal tunnel problems, as everything on your computer can be controlled with one hand, with your thumb moving your trackball and your fingers adjusting your scroll as well as your buttons. So there you go, kids. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the Sablute Wireless Trackball Mouse. So to close this video out, here's my 3 takeaways. Number 1, from getting this thing charged to connecting it to your computer or your iPad using both the USB or the Bluetooth, we had absolutely 0 problems. It connected to the computer right away, and our Bluetooth functionality worked perfect. Number 2, I love the overall design of this thing. Everything from the little tail light in the back to the grippy surface on the bottom, as well as how you can just simply adjust the angles with a click. This thing is definitely well engineered and put together. And number 3, although a trackball mouse takes a little bit of getting used to, it really is much more comfortable on your hand and wrist, and you've just got a ton of different functionalities with this. So it's for those reasons and more, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a world's greatest dad thumbs up, and I say, go ahead and get you one. Hey, one more thing before you go. I want to let you know that the company behind this wireless trackball mouse is a big fan of the world's greatest dad's in-depth and informational videos. Therefore, about a month ago, they reached out to me and asked me if they could send me this product for video review purposes. Now, with that being said, all the thoughts and opinions expressed in this video were my own, and I always do my best to accurately describe any product I review. Now, I hope this video helped you out. We'll see you next time.